This course investigation is about the manufacture of 3D printed bolts using stereolithography and digital light processing technology. Using for the stereolithography the Formlabs printer and for the digital light processing an Anycubic printer. For this investigation, the bolts were printed using 3 different resins, 3 different materials. After they were printed, they went through a process of curing, and after this they went through a process of threading with dies. And basically, the whole purpose of this project is to gather data about the mechanical basic properties of these threads and analyze this data in search of conclusions. So, why do we need to study the dimensional characteristics of a 3D printed bolt? So, if the dimensions of the bolt vary too much, it's highly probable that they just won't fit with its made part, like a nut if the dimensions are too big. On the other hand, if they are too small, they might fit, but there will be a loosening effect, and thus there will be a big chance of break. The methodology followed in this investigation was to take measurements about these 3D printed bolts, pre-threading processed and post-threading processed, and also take measurements on a commercial steel bolt. The measurements were made using a digital caliper and pitch gauges, just as seen in the figures below. And in order to get measures from the pitch gauge we used an image software analysis to get the area between the thread and the gauge, and then we have something to compare in the analysis. How was the data analyzed? Firstly, we took the 3D printed bolts measurements through an R&R analysis. After this, we made a multifactorial ANOVA analysis to analyze the dimensional difference between the dimensions given in the standard and the dimensions that were actually measured in these 3D printed bolts. Alike, we made a simple ANOVA analysis about a commercial steel bolt, and after this we made a comparison of these results to see how close our 3D printed bolts and its dimensional tolerance is from a commercial steel. And finally we could get to the discussion and results with this comparison. Finally, as a result of a statistical analysis run following the methodology explained before, we obtained that the clear post-threading bolts present a small dimensional variation among the other materials. For example, the dimensional variation of the bolt goes from minus 0.016 to 0.2 millimeters. Further and deeper information about the statistical analyses that were made in this work can be found in the paper.